What up, it's Ty 1822 back with another Monday Night Raw review. On this episode, we have two more qualifying matches to see who will head to the finals at Saudi Arabia for Night of Champions. An event that should not go on, but we all know this is the W. So when it comes to morals, they do not have it. So don't be shocked and ranting on YouTube and social media. They're going to do what they do, and that's make that blood money next Saturday. So, Monday Night Raw. How was the show? Well, stay to the end review for my final overall thoughts on the show. We kick off with Seth Rollins, and you know who else. That's why they need a faction name. It just comes off so much better. We just say their group name from the jump. But no, you gotta say Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and Paul Heyman. And Seth Rollins had a lot to say in this opening segment, but he really said nothing. It's the same old stuff I've been hearing from Seth Rollins. I hate CM Punk. I'm the reason why Roman Reigns is Roman Reigns today. But one thing he did say correct is the fans don't know what they want. They sang Seth Rollins' theme song, then they chant CM Punk name, then they chant Roman Reigns' name. And the W, this why you got to give Seth Rollins a brand new theme song. He still plays to the crowd during his entrance. The man that got with Paul Heyman should be the most hated man in the WWE. I do like this pairing of this faction, but the company is just not doing a good job making Seth Rollins the most hated heel in the company. That's a goddamn shame on their part, where he does not feel like the most hated heel in the WWE. This segment really didn't do that much for me. It did lead to a match between Penta and Braun Breaker, which was a very good one. Braun Breaker, I always shower this guy with praise. This guy explosive. Every single time he does a move, the crowd just know that this guy is it. Braun Breaker is the next franchise player in the WWE. Penta right now is not having a major program at the moment, but he looked good in defeat, losing to Braun Breaker. If W does not have Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins in a program someday, you fail us big time. It makes total sense to do the 2025 version of Batista versus Triple H. The playbook is in your hands, Hunter. Goldberg have a sit-down interview with Michael Cole because he had a world title match against Goldberg at Saturday night main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Goldberg did confirm this is his retirement match. We all know how this thing first started at Bad Blood last year in Atlanta, Georgia. And one other thing about Goldberg, since he came back to professional wrestling, his promos got so much better. And this happened when he was outside of professional wrestling. And all of a sudden, Goldberg comes back. He's a good talker. He wasn't talking as good like this in WCW in the early days when he came to the W. I know a lot of people are not intrigued by Goldberg versus Gunther, but Goldberg is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and I'm going to witness his final match July 12th, and I cannot wait for it. Jade Cargill versus Roxanne Perez. The winner will head to the finals to face Asuka at Night of Champions. Whoever put this match together, thank you so much. Looking aside, difference between Jade Cargill and Roxanne Perez, this match worked out pretty well. Roxanne Perez taking shortcuts in his match, running around the ring to get the upper hand on Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill looked really good in this match with Roxanne Perez. We know how good she is in the ring, so I'm glad to see Jade Cargill perform well in this match, because she did. A lot of people would have got on and said, see, Jade Cargill is still that same Jade Cargill. She did not improve since coming to the WWE. As expected, Jade Cargill is your winner, and we will have two baby faces in the final. You don't get this office in the W. But Asuka versus Jade Cargill is a match I'm really looking forward to. But who should win? Asuka, Jade Cargill. I would say that for my prediction for Night of Champions. The World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. You know I gotta do it again. This was Gunther's best promo since being in the company. Always say, people look at a Gunther just like a guy who's just good in the ring, and that's it. Gunther been developing his persona in the company and his microphone ability. He's showing the company, you can give me that microphone and I can do my job. He did it in this segment, building up that world title match. I'm so happy to see him work with a legend like Goldberg and being able to deliver in this segment with this promo. It really got me looking forward to this match. I love Gunther. I love Goldberg. This match for me, I know it's not for a lot of people, but hey, the WWE doing for the people that grew up loving Goldberg. Now, I do get a lot of people who did grow up loving Goldberg are not feeling him today because he's older and the past booker of Goldberg, which I do get. But this is final match, and I'm really hyped for this match. I think Goldberg is going to put on a good performance in this match against Gunther. I'll be sad if I end up being wrong and having to trash that match. I don't want to do that to my legend, Bill Goldberg. Becky Lynch versus Bayley for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. These two veterans always have good chemistry in the ring. So, of course, this was a good match. But it ended no disqualification. Live Carrier attacked Becky Lynch made total sense. What's the point of having Bayley take the pinfall when she came back to the WWE? Live Carrier, I'm glad she's still involved in this storyline with Becky Lynch. So this will be a triple threat match. And most likely it will take place at Evolution 2. Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez, they rekindled their feud from NXT. Of course, both women got involved in those tournament matches to cost each other the match. And I really enjoyed this brawl between these two ladies. Roxanne Perez did come out to help Raquel after she put Rhea through the table. And they did say they will have a match on Monday Night Raw. Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez make total sense now that Liv Morgan is out with injury. Luckily, Triple H decided to put Roxanne in. Damn, hold up. Oh, hold up. Damn. Let me calm down a bit. Good thing Triple H did put Roxanne Perez in this storyline with them. It was just such perfect timing out of nowhere because no one's seen Liv Morgan get injured, and I hope Liv Morgan had a speedy recovery. So a lot of things on the show made total sense, and not one thing had me watching Raw saying, Triple H, what are you doing? Thank you, Triple H. I can actually come here and praise you for a minute. The main event. And I said this before, I felt like WWE did not do a good enough job building up this match between Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, two of the biggest baby faces in this match, and the winner will face Randy Orton. This match was a match of the night. This was a damn good match. Jey Uso found his footing inside the ring. Lately, he been put on some damn good match, and this one right here, the crowd was locked in with Jey and Cody as expected. But who won this match? Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso? Because it is a tough one for the W to pick. But it's the former WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. He will face Randy Orton at the final at Night of Champions. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton. We all know the history with these two guys, former stablemates with Legacy, and that should be a very good program. I think it's a possibility Randy Orton could return back to a hill after Cody Rhodes defeat him at Night of Champions. This episode of Monday Night Raw, the in-ring work was very strong throughout the night. Everything made sense on this show. This might have been... No, I don't want to say that because I remember it was episode of Raw like, this is the best Raw of the year. This was one of the best Raws of this year. I really enjoyed this episode of Monday Raw. And I don't say this much about WWE programming. But this Monday Night Raw, it just hit everything on the nose for me. So if you watch Monday Night Raw, give me your thoughts on the show. I'll reply back in the comment section, positive or negative. Hit the like button on this video. As always, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.